Hey folks, Eric Leamy here. You're watching my YouTube vlog in which my sentimental thoughts come from the heart. Mental oddball shenanigans come from the old noggin, the brain. It's EML77 TV, episode 676. What's going on, everybody? I know I promised you guys I would do a top 10 of my personal favorite martial arts / action movies. But I'll do that on the next episode because I want to talk about what happened this past about a couple of hours ago, basically, on NXT TakeOver, WWE In Your House, the first ever 25th anniversary. They decided to do it in honor. They had the set up like In Your House back in the day. They had a band of Cold Orange who does the pay-per-view theme song, which is really ridiculous and really hilarious, really crazy, I should say. It started off with the female lead singer doing his thing, and the other guy singing away, and there's one creepy guy in the background. Ah, what the heck was that? I thought it was Dexter Loomis just sneaking around there. I'm like, okay, NXT play it loud. They've been playing it loud, all right. So 6 matches were on the card. As you know, I made my picks and predictions. As you know, in the 6-woman tag, Mia Yim, Tegan Knox, Shotzi Blackheart versus Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez. I picked Team LeRae to win that matchup, and it was a heck of a matchup. Mia Yim and Candice LeRae were brawling in the back, leaving Knox, leaving Knox and Blackheart versus Kai and Gonzalez, and Knox ended up picking up the victory after a choke slam and the shiniest wizard. So, heck of a matchup. If you think about it, since the Hurricane used that move and she used Kane's chokeslam, that means she paid tribute to former tag team champions, which I think is totally cool and awesome. And who they beat La Resistance, or was it Caden? I forget who they beat for the belts. Was it? Oh, wait a minute, the All-Americans. That would be the Un-Americans for those tag team championships. So, I remember. Love the retro commercials they did. Good humor ice cream. And I saw Bronson Reed's new shirt, Thick Boy. I gotta get a shirt. Bronson Reed's shirt. I am a thick boy. Very thick right here. Very thick in the stomach there. Oh, I'm wearing my Io Shirai t-shirt. More on her. And I'm glad I wore this t-shirt tonight. And a little bit more on Io Shirai. So the 6-woman tag match kicked it off while, despite the fact that, Candice LeRae and Mia Yim were brawling in the back, Tegan Knox picked up the slack and held the victory. But more on Yim and LeRae later on. The next match they had on the card was Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. So I'm 0-1 in my picks. I picked Team LeRae. I thought they would break the rules and cheat a little bit to win, but I'm 0-1 in my picks. Balor and Priest. This was a heck of a brawl, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, by the way, if you don't want any spoilers or have not seen the pay-per-view, I suggest you skip this video, all right? Or not watch it, all right? So, anyways, it was a heck of a fight. Went back and forth. Priest thought he had him. It was, they were all over the place. You got plexiglass. I mean, it was just nuts. And then Balor ended up picking up the victory after a coup de grace over Damian Priest. And that was a heck of a matchup, to say the least. So I'm 1-1 in my picks. Then the North American Championship was on the line. Keith Lee defending against Johnny Gargano. Was a heck of a fight. Was a heck of a brawl. And Keith Lee pulled another Jeff, so to speak, when he body checked Gargano for the plexiglass like we're in a hockey game. The plexiglass was up because of the social distancing of the COVID-19 restrictions and all. Shoved right into, shoved Gargano through that plexiglass, knocked him out cold, picked him up. Raul Ronaldo, Tom Phillips, and Beth Phoenix, awesome job. Ultimate professionals, those. What an announced team they were, and it was just great. I know Nigel McGuinness has been furloughed, and I think he's still up in England. That's why we have not heard from him much. I thought he was pretty good. Nigel McGuinness, Mauro Ranallo, and Beth Phoenix. Tom Phillips decided to fill in. And it was just, this was too crazy. This match was so crazy. And Candice Ray tried to get involved, and then Mia Yim was stalking her down. The two went at it again. Gargano did whatever he could. I picked Gargano to win because he had the keys. He hid the keys in his trunks. If I were to, I don't know, the referee, if the referee was staring at Johnny Gargano the whole time, how come he didn't how come he did not capitalize catching Gargano putting the keys down his pants? I mean, if I was a referee, I said, hold it. Give me the keys. I saw you. Give me the keys. If I was a referee, I would have gotten on Gargano's case about that. Whoever the referee was in that matchup, you were blind as a bat, dude. Seriously. Because, Gargano, lose the keys, man. That's why if I was a referee in that match, I would say, lose the keys, bro. Lose the keys. Let's go. I want the keys. Now. That's what I would say. But no, referee did not even notice that. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to get, oh my God, the referee is screwed up in this one, right? And these two went at it, Johnny Gargano, he knows Keith Lee was technically not at 100%. He tried to take advantage of it. He tried to rake the eyes of Keith Lee with the car keys, trying to bend his fingers a la Pete Dunne. It was a heck of a match, but after two spirit bombs and a Big Bang catastrophe, Keith Lee is still NXT North American champion. Who's going to step up against him next? We'll find out. We'll find out this Wednesday. Then we got Karrion, and so I was 1-2 in that matchup. And Karrion Kross and Tommaso Ciampa was a heck of a fight. Ciampa took it to him, but Karrion Kross take every shot. If I look at Karrion Kross, he's got that Psycho Sid, Jake the Snake Roberts vibes. The Psycho Sid because of the power and the way he looks. It's like he's intimidating force, and the mind like Jake the Snake Roberts. We hear Karrion Kross's promos. It doesn't hurt to have the lovely Scarlett Bordeaux in the corner. Earlier on the pay-per-view, Beth Phoenix looked at Raquel Gonzalez, said that she had ninth wonder of the world vibes. I tweeted that, she looked like if Sonya Deville had a twin sister. And if Sonya Deville needs some allies, I think Raquel Gonzalez would have helped out perfectly for that. And, I thought about it, and I thought about, I saw Scarlett, I thought about what Beth Phoenix said about Raquel Gonzalez. I said, well, if she sees China, some China vibes inside Raquel Gonzalez, then I see a little bit of Sable vibes with Scarlett Bordeaux, but the only difference is she's like almost like a psycho version of Sable. She is, it had that connection with Karrion Kross. I know in real life they're boyfriend and girlfriend. I wouldn't be surprised if they're married by now, but I'll tell you one thing. One thing I like about Scarlett Bordeaux, she's beautiful but deadly. That's what it is. And I think she's not psycho, a darker version of Sable. A very, 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 very dark version of Sable. Like a darker version. Like a meaner, more sinister. If Sable had a sinister side, Scarlett Bordeaux would be it. So, I watch out for Scarlett Bordeaux in the future in the WWE, especially on NXT. I think she's going to stand out a lot. And once she gets involved in physical matches and all that, she'll probably improve. And with Karrion Kross with her, I think sky's the limit for Scarlett Bordeaux. I like Scarlett Bordeaux. I think she's going to be. Well, I know she wrestled a little bit in Impact Wrestling, and she started off in Ring of Honor. That's why she got her big break. So it's it's something to behold. By the way, it's June 7, 2020 still, 11:14 p.m. I got done watching NXT In Your House and got done watching Pressure Luck too afterwards. So it was, oh man, crazy, a doozy. What a doozy Sunday. And it'll be more of a doozy this week, and I'll explain afterwards. It was a heck of a matchup. Karrion Kross and Ciampa went at it back and forth. And then, Tommaso Ciampa made a couple of mistakes, and it cost him because Karrion Kross grabbed that cross jacket move and submission hold. And Tommaso Ciampa was out. He puts that cross jacket submission hold on you, you're out like a light. There's no way, wake up from that. It was crazy. Hopefully, And that means where's Ciampa going to go now? Karrion Kross? And the only way he can go is up. So if I were, Karrion Kross versus Keith Lee for the North American title would not be that bad. Now, get Keith Lee to drop the title to Kross, and then Keith Lee could challenge about the NXT Heavyweight Championship. Let's get on to that, and I will explain about Keith Lee, how he would factor in that matchup in the NXT Heavyweight title picture. All right, Adam Cole defending the NXT Championship against Velveteen Dream in a backlot brawl. There was a ring, cars are surrounding it. I said, this is unique. It had, Cena Guerrero vibes, as Tom Phillips would say it. Adam Cole enters the ring and enters the backlot brawl in a monster truck. I said, you got Cena Guerrero vibes, Phillips. I got Halloween Havoc vibes with Hulk Hogan and a Giant, a.k.a. Big Show. Holy mackerel. It was crazy. It was totally crazy. That match could have gone either way. But here's the thing, and here's where things even get crazier. What is this? Never mind. This is where things even get, and then Adam Cole's running his mouth. Here comes Velveteen Dream and a yellow Lamborghini. This car is so sleek, it looked like a transformer. I said to myself, if this thing turns into a robot, I'm marking out. That's the first time I'm saying I'm marking out, bro. Because, you can mark out for anything old school in the 80s and just, forgive me, guys, sorry. I gotta ease not to get touch my face and a little nuts in the head. So I ended up, he came out of the car. I'm not a big fan of The Walking Dead, but I read all about it on the internet, about characters and such. He got the Negan look going. The Negan vibes, the Walking Dead vibes. Negan, Martin goes, is that Lucille? And I'm like, this is gonna be nuts. And these two went at it. They went at it tooth and nail, brawling on the lot, brawling among the cars. And then all of a sudden, Undisputed Era comes zooming in. Only Fish and O'Reilly showed up. No, not Fish and O'Reilly. Fish and Strong, excuse me. O'Reilly couldn't make it because of the pandemic. He had diabetes. He was fighting diabetes, which I did not know that. So I'm hoping, Mr. O'Reilly be okay. And hope he's doing well. Hope he comes back to the ring because I like on the entire Undisputed Era. So they went at it. Now the stipulation was this: if Velveteen Dream should fail to lose that matchup, he can't get a title shot as long as Adam Cole was champion. I think, you got to, factor in Dexter Lumis and all this. So you say, how you factor Dexter Lumis on all this? So as they were pouncing on Velveteen Dream, they were checking up on Adam Cole, who almost went through the windshield. He landed on the windshield and had cut up his arm and all that. You guys know what to do. They climbed into Cole's truck, tossing chairs out. It's like an ECW flashback. Only difference is they had more fans than that. Chairs are in the ring, and all of a sudden, there was another chair outside the ring. Roderick Strong went to go get it. The chair slid under the ring. That's strange. Dexter Lumis comes popping out, starts pounding on Strong. He's fighting. He fought off Strong, put Strong in in the trunk of one of the cars, and then he grabs Bobby Fish, beats him up, puts him in the same trunk. He closes the lid, closes the car, maybe his car, and took off. I'm like, oh, okay, then we won't see those two clowns again. Before you know it, Adam Cole was peeling himself off oh man, it was painful. I'm like, I can't imagine going through a windshield and landing on it, and you're all cut up, and you're like, shoot. I'd be like, if people were telling me, don't move, Eric, don't move. I'm like, I'm not even moving from this spot if you wanted me to. Because if I tried to pop up right away, it'd be screaming in pain. That's how bad it was. And it was something. It was, his arm was all cut up and just, ghastly, indeed. But it was a major fight, dude. Seriously, major fight. then he climbed back in the ring. Velveteen Dream, he hit the Purple Rainmaker elbow. 1-2. Adam Cole kicks out on top of all those chairs. After 2 Panama Sunrises, the second one landing on top of chairs, he pinned Velveteen Dream. Well, my pick was 2 and 3. Well, before y'all freak out about it, because there's a lot of tweets and a lot of it refers to on a political sense, and we're very upset about this. There was a thing going around. There were illegal allegations against Velveteen Dream in real life. So that's part of the reason why the WWE is avoiding to get the title on him at this time. So I'm not going to get into it. What those allegations are. If you go out on Twitter and type in Velveteen Dream, you'll understand. I wanted Velveteen Dream to be champ too, just to let you guys know that. But unfortunately, that did not happen. So I hope you guys understand why the WWE did not want to put the title on, before you say, oh, it's Vince, look into it. Look into that. Is it legal allegations against Velveteen Dream because of that? And also, Adam Cole's contract is up this August, so they're trying to extend his contract. So that's another thing to look out for. And there were rumors that he was going to go to AEW to be with his girlfriend and all. So I apologize to Von Baskin for deleting that comment on that, but it looks like he's going to stay for a while. So it'll be really, really awesomely cool that he did so. And then, before I get into the main event, the triple threat match for the Women's Championship, Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Shirai, there was a lot of fun stuff that happened in the commercials. William Regal did his Lord Alfred Hayes impression. I thought it was great. And he talked about the ice cream bars, was really cool. Although Shotzi Blackheart, what were you thinking wolfing down an ice cream bar? You're going to get an ice cream headache, sister. Wow. That's a crazy woman. And she's pretty cute, too. So, it was like wolfing down an ice cream bar. I'd be like, dang, aren't you going to get a headache from that? You wolf down ice cream too fast? I'd be like, dang. And then you got Bronson Reed giving it a kiss and eating it. So it was like, little good humor ice cream sandwich bars, but, whatever, it's hilarious. They had John Cena, Becky Lynch, Macho Man. There was a third one. Oh, Roman Reigns. That's what it was. On the cover. So I thought it was hilarious. And it was great. And then Todd Pettengill did an infomercial on WWEshot.com. And he tried to go for call the 900 number. 100 WWE. I'm like, wait, what? And he goes, apparently technology's gotten rid of the 900 numbers. I was laughing so hard. And then you got Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Road Dogg trying to figure out a computer. It's all take of Shawn Michaels trying to type in the computer and going. And he's like, I bet you till he doesn't have any video games in his house. If he did, he probably would have an Atari or something like that. I love Atari, but I'm not just, it's funny when Shawn Michaels was like, and then it's like Road Dogg and Triple H. And it was like the Three Stooges trying to count out a computer, and Triple H hitting the monitor. And then Tom Phillips makes a wisecrack about it, and they're in trouble. He's in trouble. Young boy Tom in trouble. No, it was great. And then the Adam Cole and the Icro Pro commercial. Oh my God! I was like, Icro Pro? Are you serious? It was just crazy. Icro Pro. You gotta want it. Oh my gosh. That's a serious throwback. Any 90s wrestling fans would know and understand that reference, man. Icro Pro. It was great. It was like, oh my goodness. It was totally crazy. And, totally crazy. Love the commercials. Love the old school commercials. They decided to redo them with the current superstars. It was wonderful. Let that connection is formed. 25 years. So celebrating that. Paid for by the following. And it was just amazing. But let's talk about the NXT Women's Championship matchup. Charlotte Flair, the NXT Women's Champ, defending it against Rhea Ripley and this lady, Io Shirai, the genius of the sky. These ladies went at it. They went after each other. They basically, for lack of a better term, tore down the house on this one. I mean, you think about it. Io Shirai was the crazier of, this woman, Io Shirai. If you have not seen any of her matches prior to her being on NXT, there's one match you have to watch. And you'll see where that fearlessness of Io Shirai comes from. When she was known as 1/3 of the Black Lotus Triad in Lucha Underground, Hitokiri. Kairi Sane was there too as Doku, as Mayu Iwatani, who was the former Ring of Honor Women's Champion, aka the Women of Honor Champion, was there as Yurei. And the Black Lotus was known as Savannah when she was in WWE. So 3 of the 4 ladies you saw I mentioned there had a WWE connection to currently with the WWE right now in Kairi Sane and Io Shirai, who have been best friends. And I cannot believe that with the lengths that Io Shirai will go to, and I picked her to win the match. And boy, did she ever. She went all out. She was thrown through the window by Charlotte Flair. She was tied up in the figure 8 for Rhea Ripley to get her out, to make sure she don't tap out. And she kept right on going. It was fearless. She was fearless. Let me tell you. It was crazy to say the least, and it was insane. Let me tell you. And no calls, no recent messages. Okay. Anyways, I just went, it was just amazing matchup. Io Shirai, when she was thrown to the window, she climbed on top of the roof of the entrance of the In Your House set. I'm like, she's crazy. And she just jumped off, splashing both Io. And then Io grabbed Charlotte to get back to the ring. And then when Io tried to pin Charlotte, Rhea Ripley broke it up. And then as Rhea Ripley and Io Shirai about to go at it, Rhea Ripley was able to pin Io Shirai. And then Charlotte Flair, knowing that it was no disqualification, grabbed the kendo stick and started waffling both ladies with it and everything else. I'm like, I was like, jeepers. No one's going to walk out of that match surviving it. And before you know it, then Charlotte got Rhea, wrapped her up in the figure 8, but then where's Io? Io was neutralized, and then Io comes up on the top rope, does a moonsault on Rhea Ripley, pins her, 1, 2, 3, new NXT Women's Champion, and Twitter just blew up when that happened. I mean, congratulations, Io, and I'm friends with some hardcore. I follow some hardcore Io fans. They loved Io, and they were going nuts. They goofing around with the keyboard. Oh man, it was totally awesome. A good feeling to see Io Shirai as the new NXT Women's Champion. I wore the shirt for that, and I'm glad I did. I try not to get it dirty either. Every time I had to eat, I had to take the shirt off, wear another one, so I can. It was just nuts. I'm so happy for Io. Io Shirai finally is the NXT Women's Champion. It's been a long time coming. 1.5 years in the company. Worked her butt off. Ended up winning the match. It was totally awesome. It was a great matchup to say the least. I'm very happy. So I'm 3-3 in my picks. So it was good. So what does that mean exactly? Now, let's go back to the NXT Championship picture. I'm looking at it this way. Since Velveteen Dream is knocked out for the time being, unfortunately, as long as Adam Cole's champion. Dexter Lumis, I see this. I see Dexter Lumis and Adam Cole as a bridge feud. I call it a bridge feud. Now, you want to know what a bridge feud is? It's called like a miniature feud between one major feud and another major feud. All right. Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream was a major feud, so to speak. You got the bridge feud in Dexter Lumis and Adam Cole coming up, and I think Dexter Lumis is going to have something to say. But then after, let's say Adam Cole gets by Dexter Lumis, who you call on to be the next NXT champion, NXT Heavyweight Champion? Keith Lee. I'm dead serious about this, and I believe Keith Lee should be the next NXT Heavyweight Champion. for a major feud with Adam Cole. My personal opinion on this. You know, and that's the number one reason why I think Keith Lee should be the next NXT Heavyweight Champion. After Adam Cole deals with Dexter Lumis, I say Keith Lee. Get a champion versus champion match with Adam Cole's title on the line. Keith Lee beats Adam Cole. That him and the Undisputed Era go to either Raw or SmackDown. It'd be great, you know. I say this: Seth Rollins gets an army together, and then Seth Rollins runs his mouth about Adam Cole. Adam Cole says, "Hey, I got my boys. You got your boys. Let's have at it." Personally, that'd be a heck of an idea, you know. Or if he gets Akam and Razor back, you got 5 guys, and then the Undisputed Era recruits one more to their cause. On, you know, talking about warfare, it's coming. So we'll see what happens. So that's my personal opinion. Who's next for EO? We'll find out. Raquel Gonzalez could step up. Dakota Kai, you know, Tegan Knox. How about Rhea Ripley? Is she going to go to Raw? There's rumors that she might, or she could continue to feud with EO. Lots of possibilities here, you know. Lots of possibilities. And with Adam Cole retaining the title, they probably want to extend his contract beyond August. If that's the case, I think they want him to stay. I think it is. I don't think any other superstars are going to go to AEW. I'll tell you why. Because Vince does not want them to, and Vince is being smart on that department. You know, get them. You know. So it was tough because they did a lot of house cleaning too. So that's something to factor in among all this. So like I said, you know, factor in why Velveteen Dream lost because of the accusations and legal allegations levied against him. So once he gets that squared away, and if he gets to step out of the spotlight for a bit because of them, then so be it. If he doesn't, if he's exonerated and all that, I think Velveteen Dream will probably go on. Hopefully, he'll become the NXT champion as well, in a different way as well. So we'll see what happens. So it's kind of murky for the time being, with Adam Cole still on top as the contendership, and with Velveteen Dream out and can't get a shot at the title as long as Adam Cole's champ. So I think, like I said, the next major feud, Keith Lee. Watch him. I think Keith Lee's going to go after Adam Cole. He's done with Gargano, unless Gargano gets involved somehow. We'll see what happens. This will continue on. But right now, my girl Io, the champ, Io Shirai, the new NXT Women's Champion. Proud of her. I'm sure Kairi Sane's happy. Look at this. See? Let me get the shirt. Look at that. Io Shirai, man. Io Shirai. Io Shirai. The new NXT Women's Champ. Totally excited. Also, I got done watching Press Your Luck not too long ago. A little bit over an hour ago, or an hour and a half ago. Let's just say that you're going to have to watch it for yourselves, okay? So, with that bearing that in mind, that's all the time I have on the show. On episode 677, the next episode, I will give out my top 10 personal favorite martial arts / action movies. You know, not slash movies, but, you know, slash, the little symbol there, and or action movies. So, be on the lookout for that. And that's my, be on my EML77 TV board. So hope you guys enjoyed the NXT TakeOver WWE In Your House. If you have not seen it yet, like I said, skip this video to avoid spoilers. Alright? I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful night, actually. See you on the next episode, possibly tomorrow. Alright? See you later. Have a good night.